Whether it is climate or whether it is vaccines, when will leaders lead?
Prime Minister, are you taking dodgy money? Prime Minister, where are your donations coming from?
The world's longest lockdown, it's over.
From Italy to the islands of Greece, enduring its worst heat wave in decades.
This is the nightmare so many have feared.
Now, glaciers are on average 8 metres thinner.
It finally came to an end on Saturday, after hours of bargaining.
I'm deeply sorry.
We need global temperature rises. To stay within 1.5 degrees, the clock is ticking.
I regarded him as unfit for the job.
His fictional party was a business meeting, and it was not socially distanced.
As the country reflects on a gruelling year since the first lockdown, calls for a public inquiry grow louder.
And I want justice for my dad and for my family.
Exhausted. It's actually really upsetting.
My mother recently got diagnosed with cancer, and the one thing I wanted to do more than anything was for me to hug her.
Other than water, what are they made of?
Leaders who have developed the anti-COVID vaccines.
Investigative journalism is the lifeblood of The Guardian.
The Guardian has been working with news organisations around the world on a story that we think has implications for everybody.
Data leaks suggest that activists, politicians and journalists around the world may have been monitored using mobile phone spyware.
I do believe it poses a greater threat to democracy.
The Pandora Papers are a stunning leak of financial secrets.
It was The Guardian newspaper that published claims from 20 women yesterday.
The only way that justice can be had is by having no more George Floyds.
Find the defendant guilty.
Guilty in all 3 counts.
Didn't pull out any guns.
No, ma'am.
He just ran.
Yes, he was just running.
The idea that this is just what happens in the hood. This is a normal part of life, when it absolutely isn't.
A young woman who never made it home.
Women know abduction and murder is just the worst end of a spectrum of everyday male threat to women.
They're demanding change, an end to the violence.
47,000 civilian lives later, what was it all for the last 20 years? I think everybody's kind of waiting really to see how the Taliban rule.
In Gaza, we've seen the most intense Israeli airstrikes for at least 7 years.
We are here because it's unfathomable that we are still having to fight this same tired fight.
Donald Trump incited an insurrection on the US Capitol.
We're going to walk down to the Capitol. Take it now!
And the Academy Award goes to Colette.
Thank you so much. To The Guardian, we share this award with you.
Living in the forest and close to nature is about taking us back to our roots.
I'm Grace Dent, and this is Comfort Eating from The Guardian.
I think I'm going to take a break from playing for a while.
The youngest ever Team GB medalist is also the smiliest.
Welcome to the Guardian Football Weekly. Barry just said to me, are you going to cry again?
How could we possibly prevail over catastrophe? Now we assert. How could catastrophe possibly prevail over us?
I'm just so overwhelmed. I'm so happy. And FaceTime isn't the same as a hug.
For
For 200 years, The Guardian has been chasing the truth, challenging the powerful, and amplifying stories about people that might not otherwise be heard. Independent journalism feels more vital now than ever.
Love you, brother. You're my brother.
200 years, and we've only just begun.